Hi, I'm Sara with emotionalfreedom.me. I'm here to help you process some of the discomfort, distress, sheer terror, some of the uncertainty around this global pandemic that we call COVID-19. Now is a good time for you to grab a pen and a piece of paper and write down some of the emotions that you're experiencing around the events that are happening around the globe, around your community. Perhaps it's the politicians that are distressing you the most, or maybe it's something going on at home that is deeply distressing and uncertain and scary for you. So I would like you to press pause for a minute, grab a pen and a piece of paper, write down your scary thoughts, beliefs, and especially a list of emotions. And we will come back together after you do that. During this new era of caution, before we begin, I want to make sure that you have properly sanitized your hands. You've been touching things, your computer. Have other people been touching your computer? EFT is a technique that we actually touch our face. We use some points to touch our face. So if you're going to do that, let's use some sanitation intention. Pause this video again. Please go wash your hands with hot soap and water. Make sure that whatever you're touching on your keyboards and your mouse, somebody else didn't just come and touch to where you put whatever they had on their hands on your face. So let's take a moment, make sure everything's properly clean, and meet me back here, and we will begin tapping for real. Welcome back. With your freshly cleaned and sanitized hands, we can do some serious EFT business. I want to remind you that you're borrowing benefits here. If you need to today, you're borrowing benefits from me. So if you don't even know what's going on and you can't articulate what the heck is going on in there and you just feel freaked out, you don't even have to say anything. Don't even worry about a list. Just tap along with me, and hopefully you will have gained some relief. So let's begin by putting our hand over our heart. Put your hand over your heart. You don't want your elbow all the way out here. A little bit closer to your body is good. And you're going to be tapping right here between your ring finger and your pinky finger. And just begin tapping. And let's just start by taking a nice deep breath. And close your eyes. Close your eyes. And now open your eyes. Now we're going to hum for a minute. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again. Good. Now, keeping your head straight, move your eyes back and forth, left to right, right to left, and just breathe for a second. And eventually, you're going to take your eyes and you're going to land them down and to the right. And you're going to slowly start rolling your eyes in a circle in one direction. And as you do that, you're going to repeat after me. This global pandemic is freaking me out. And just breathe. This pandemic is freaking me and flipping me out. Good. Breathe. Reverse circles with your eyes. And let's just say, I'm panicked. I resent having to do this. I'm panicked and I resent this. This pandemic, I'm afraid I won't recover. Good. Let's reverse circles one more time. I'm terrified for my family. I'm worried for my family. And I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this global pandemic fear, this worry, and this forced concern. Good. I deeply and completely accept myself. Come center with your eyes. And let's go to tap on the top of the head now. And let's just say, I've been feeling uncertain. This deep discomfort of uncertainty. Not knowing what will happen. Afraid there's not enough. There's not enough for everyone. There's not enough for me. This is too much stress. I just can't handle it. Make sure you yawn into your arm. If you're yawning, yawn into your arm. You may need some tissue close by. Just in case. Let's go down. The points are here where the collarbone meets the clavicle. Where the clavicle meets the sternum. Pardon me. And let's just say this is too much stress. This is too much for me. Too much for me and my family. We're panicked. I'm not sure how I'm going to survive. And I don't trust who's in charge. Good. Just breathe. There's not enough. There's not enough. I'm afraid. There's not enough for me. I can't even get toilet paper. Good. Breathe. I'm worried I can't get my needs met. Terrified. Let's go down to the solar plexus. Yeah, good. And just breathe. I've been told not to panic and forced into panic all at the same time. Just breathe. Let's go down where your thumb is in your belly button and your fingers are over your belly, tapping. And let's just say, I'm terrified and I'm afraid I might lose someone I love. What if I hurt someone else? What if I hurt someone else? Even though I'm worried I can't get my needs met and I'm going to run out of necessities, of my basic needs, I deeply and completely accept myself. You may need to tap more than 3 feet away from other people if you can't control your yawns. Even though I'm isolated and alone and I'm worried, no one cares. I love and I accept myself. I'm terrified no one cares. And I'm all alone in this. There's no one to help me with my needs. I'm petrified. I resent this. I can't even see the enemy. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. This can't be my new life. This can't be my new life. The government will let me die. I'm convinced of it. What if I die? What if I'm contaminated and I don't know it? I'm scared of killing someone. They're forcing me to be afraid. Forcing me to be afraid. Afraid for my lungs. Afraid I can't breathe. Terrified I can't breathe. This restriction in my chest. I can't breathe. Just thinking about not being able to breathe, it terrifies me. This awkward worry. Having to live the enforced fear. It's wartime. I'm so discouraged. I resent this. I resent hoarders. I'm angry at them. Who makes you so special? What makes you so special? This is too much stress and there's no way to protect myself. Even though there's no way to protect myself, I'm willing to release some worry. I'm willing to release some of this worry because that's more fun for me. I can do this. It's okay to let go a little. I'm overprepared. I'm underprepared. Either way, I deeply and completely accept myself. I'm afraid and sad. Feel so defeated. Helpless. There's nothing I can do but sit here. Even though others are upset. That I'm not more afraid. I still love and accept myself. Others are upset that I'm not more afraid. I'm willing to forgive others for trying to force how they feel on me. I forgive others for being panicked inside, discouraged, telling me all about it. I deeply and completely accept myself. I forgive myself for wanting extra things so that I can feel important helping others. Collecting extra things so that I can have enough or help others. I forgive any part of me that hoards in all the ways that I have. Any way that I might, I forgive myself profoundly. I'm willing to feel safe. In every way I'm able, I'm willing to feel safe and unwind. It's a new world today. It's a new world today. Harder to protect myself. Too much against me. Don't know if I can survive. Too much coming against me. Cracking under the stress. Can't even get the hug I need. I'm not allowed to get the hug I need. So sad. I want connection and no one will touch me. This forced isolation. I still love and accept myself. Even in forced isolation, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I can do this. I insist upon it. I can use my time to create. I'm open to the possibility of connecting to something deeper within that matters, especially during this time. I'm open to the possibility of witnessing that there's enough love and support in the world, including for me, especially for me, there's enough love and support in the world. I start with me, loving and supporting me right now. There's enough love in the world. I'm willing to receive some. I'm open to the possibility that we're all here to help each other. We can all do this together. I grant myself permission to be pleasantly surprised about how much loving support I really have. I'm willing to be pleasantly surprised, especially because of this crisis. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, especially because of this situation. I'm willing to love and accept myself in brand new ways. I let this be easier than I thought. I'm more inventive than I thought. I grant myself permission to be happier than I thought. I release myself from anger of isolation so that I can connect with myself and others around me on a kinder, deeper, more intimate, cherishable level. We're all helping each other. Maybe someone can help me too. Especially because we need love. It's okay to show affection, acts of kindness, speaking my truth with kindness will help me through these awkward times. It's safe to speak my needs. I deeply and completely accept myself. It's safe to speak my needs. I'm thinking more clearly, a little more clearly already, and I can get through this better than I thought. Even though I have this new life, that's okay. I can change. I can acclimate. I can innovate. I'm open to the possibility of creation, innovation, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I insist upon it. I release myself from pessimism in every way I'm willing and able, so that I can have a brighter future internally and externally. I accept I have a new life now. I accept it. So I can release myself from struggle in every way I'm able. I deeply and completely accept myself. It's safe to recover. It's safe to recover internally, externally, even with this terror. I release myself from terror so that I can be present with open heart. I release myself from terror so I can use my wits and breathe easy. Keep my wits about me and breathe easy. I love and I accept myself exactly as I am. I'm willing to make this through easier than I thought. I'm willing to let it be easier than I thought. I can survive this. I'm doing it right now. I can survive this. I'm doing it right now. Turns out, I can survive this, and I'm doing it right now. I'm open to the possibility that caring for myself, noticing I'm doing it right now, will make it easier than I thought. Easier than I thought. I deeply and completely accept myself. It's going to be easier than I thought. I'm willing to let it be easier than I thought. Let's let it pause there for our first little mini off-gassing. There's a bunch in there. I'm sure we can come back and cover more. I will post for you one of these days, super soon, restricted breathing technique. Maybe in and of itself, just a super short little thing. Maybe I can do that tomorrow or the next day. Until then, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you got a little increment of relief, maybe a little bit more, or some insight into direction of where you can tap that will help you. I look forward to coming back together again in the near future. Thank you for joining me.